Families from the Kent Intermediate School District are weighing in on what they think the upcoming school year should look like, of course, in light of COVID-19.
And even though we won't know what those results are just yet, we do know that people have a lot to say about this topic. Annie Satowski joining us live after speaking with the group that's handling the return to school efforts in Kent County. Annie?
Yeah, Janet, the deadline for completing that survey was yesterday. And as you mentioned, the response rate was very high. This long survey, really easy, really quick, and it's basically going to help guide the district in what those plans will look like. And right now they're looking at 3 different models for the fall. That includes full in-person learning, online learning, or a combination of the two.
We had approximately across Kent County 33,000 responses from parents.
A number Superintendent of Godfrey Lee Public Schools Kevin Polston is proud of.
Anytime you get a response rate that high, that's really significant and gives us great data to work from.
Polston is also the chairperson for the Kent Intermediate Superintendent Association Future Committee, tasked with coming up with the best return to school plan this fall.
The confidence that parents have in a traditional in-person model for learning is high. The confidence they have for safety at this time in a full in-person model is low.
In fact, according to a recent survey from the Tri-County Alliance, looking at the entire state of Michigan, 39% of families in the Grand Rapids metropolitan area said they were very comfortable with sending kids back to a traditional learning environment. 8% reported feeling very uncomfortable. That's why the group is working with Spectrum Health, the Kent County Health Department, business leaders, educators, and families to come up with ideas on how to do that safely.
Stakeholder feedback is critical in everything that schools do, in particular our parents, as we navigate individually and collectively the impacts of COVID-19.
Safety is the biggest concern, and Grand Rapids Public Schools already knows what measures they'll have in place.
The 6-foot social distancing, likely reduced capacity, much like restaurants are at 50% capacity right now. By doing the reduced capacity, that may require alternating certain days or certain times that students would be in school, in person, temperature checks for every individual entering the building.
John Hemholt, the GRPS Director of Communications, says if they do end up doing a combination of in-person and online learning, this survey will be key in seeing how distance learning worked this spring.
What parts they liked, what they didn't like, and how we could improve.
According to that same survey, only 34% of families in Grand Rapids would rate their distance learning experience as excellent or good.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of families that don't have reliable internet, that don't have multiple devices, that may not have supports at home to help ensure that that teaching and learning continued at the pace that it should have.
With no real timeline in sight for releasing those plans, districts are asking for patience.
That we're going to build this together, that this isn't going to be done in isolation, and the local voice of our parents and stakeholders is critical to that process.
Now, Polston was also recently appointed to the governor's Return to School Advisory Council, so a very big deal. He said they had their first meeting last week, and they're working very quickly to come up with a timeline of letting parents know what this school year will look like. As for that local survey, he says that they are working with an independent firm to compile those results, and they hope to have that out in the next few weeks. So, of course, we'll keep you updated. Back to you two in studio.
All right, Annie, thank you.